Alright guys, big news across the MMA world today. Yuri Prochazka says he doesn't even cut weight, he literally uses the power of his mind to make weight for fight week. Meanwhile, Reineer de Ridder opens up about serious health struggles following his loss, Leon Edwards outlines his road back to UFC gold, and Jon Jones fires more shots at Tom Aspinall, calling his entire game incredibly overrated. Yeah, a lot's happening, so let's get straight into it. We're kicking things off with one of the most fascinating stories in MMA right now. Former light heavyweight champ Yuri Prochazka has once again proven that his mind works differently than most fighters. In a recent chat with Demetrius Johnson, Yuri revealed that he doesn't follow a strict diet during fight week, no crazy calorie cuts, no sauna sessions, just mental focus.
Not keeping any diet before the weigh-in, and my body just naturally from 100 kilos to the 93 in a fight week naturally.
Whoa.
That's how I'm doing the weight. Nothing. I just
You tell me that Yuri Prochazka can sit here and think like I need to be 93 kilograms and boom, you're gonna be there.
I feel my body. I feel my body like, man, in the next week I have the weight in. I need to a little bit down. And I don't know how, in the weight in, I'm there.
Now, are you using sauna? Are you eating better? Or do you stay the same, consistent? Like, do you do that? Or are you just like, nope, I'm gonna eat this and this, and I'm just gonna train normally. I'll think about it, and naturally my weight's gonna go down.
That's it.
But shifting gears, we've got some concerning news from Reinier de Ridder. The former one-double champ is still dealing with serious physical issues after his loss to Brendan Allen at UFC Vancouver. During that fight, de Ridder looked completely drained, ultimately choosing to retire on his stool before the final round. Many fans criticized him for quitting, but it turns out there's more to the story. In his first interview since that defeat, de Ridder admitted he still doesn't feel right.
Are you still not feeling 100%? Or how long did it take you to start feeling like yourself?
No, still feel like when I walk up the stairs, I'm out of breath. Yeah.
So in terms of the doctors that you've spoken to, I know people were saying neurovirus. Did they, what is it?
No.
Do they have a definition for it at all?
Yeah, there's a lot of information coming back from the blood work and everything. I don't want to be too specific because then I'll never get a rematch. It's just there's some physical stuff that's wrong, and I'm gonna see if I can fix all this before I come back. As I said, it's something that I've struggled with in the past with the Melican fight, second Melican fight, and I thought I fixed, but apparently I didn't. And
Meanwhile, over in the UFC welterweight division, Leon Edwards is laser focused on reclaiming his title. Ahead of his upcoming bout with Carlos Bratz at UFC 322, Leon told the UFC team he feels in the best shape of his career, both mentally and physically, and he's already mapped out his entire comeback plan. Step 1, beat Carlos Bratz at Madison Square Garden. Step 2, take out Ian Gary early next year. Step 3, fight for the title by summer 2026.
All the wrestlers in the division, it's finally getting out to get my hands on a striker, getting more free flowing. So I'm excited to go out there and put my skills up against this. The division at the moment is wide open. I feel like the cards back to back. My card, you got Della and Ian the week after. Whoever performs the best gets the next title shot. You know what I mean? And I'm truly feeling the best I've felt in my life. I feel like I've had my time off. I've refocused. I've regained where I left off. So I'm excited to go out there and perform in an arena like MSG. It's one of these arenas that when you're old and you're retired and you sit back and you think, like I did MSG, you know what I mean? So I am taking it with both arms. I am, like I said, excited, I am focused, and I am ready. He's got like a little momentum going on now. He's a new kid on the block. He just came off a good finish in his last fight. So I feel like me going out there, taking him out, will prove that I am the best in the world again, you know what I mean? So after MSG, my performance, I put on the best performance of my life, and I felt that set me up. I want one more fight, early March, April. I want to fight for the world title in the summer. That's what I'm envisioning for myself, you know what I mean? So I go out there, I take him out. I love to get Ian next, put him away, and then get back for the title. Whoever's got it at the time, I'm ready to go.
Next up, an interesting bit of news about Jack Della Maddalena. Since his fight with Islam Makhachev was announced, A lot of fans have been talking about JDM's supposed size advantage, but it turns out that might be a myth. In an interview with Israel Adesanya, Jack revealed he actually walks around at the exact same weight as Islam, about 87 kilograms or 191 pounds.
Always been welterweight, or were you?
I had one fight. Nah, it was always welterweight. I had one fight at middleweight, but pretty much always welterweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your body is still growing, or you'll stay around in this weight class for?
My weight cuts are pretty easy, pretty easy, but not easy enough to drop down to lightweight.
Oh, fuck that. What do you walk around normally? What do you walk around at?
I'm probably like 87 kilos. Oh, that'd be like heavy. That's light, yeah. That's like heavy for me. Like 87's like
after a meal.
Yeah, pretty much just eating.
So if you're in camp, then it's like maybe 85-ish. 85. Yeah. Oh, that's a light cut for him.
It's easy. Going up to 77. Yeah, it's pretty easy.
On a lighter note, Alex Pereira is taking some time to enjoy life before what could be another huge fight announcement. He was recently spotted in Rome, Italy, hanging out with Diego Lopez and Nina Drama, just relaxing and having fun. Fans love seeing this side of Pereira, calm, playful, and smiling, which is a rare sight from the usually stoic Poatan. With rumors swirling about his next fight, this might just be the calm before another big storm for the Brazilian champ. But the biggest headlines today, once again, belong to Jon Jones. On the latest episode of the No Scripts podcast, Jon didn't hold back on Tom Aspinall, calling his wrestling and grappling incredibly overrated.
About what you saw in his fight with Gon, because Gon looked like he was controlling the fight.
Once Cyril gone?
Yeah.
Tom's a great athlete, but I do feel like he's a one-trick pony. I believe that his wrestling and jiu-jitsu is incredibly overrated. He has a beautiful 1-2. I got to learn a lot about his patterns in his last fight. That's really about it. That's the one thing that he's setting up real nice. He couldn't touch Cyril Gane at all. That's the way I felt. I felt like Gane was just getting warmed up. Gane's hands was down. He was shaking his shoulders, bouncing around.
He was touching him. He was touching him.
That jab,
he was so
he busted him open.
He was so comfortable.
I think Tom was looking for a way out, and he took it. He needs to train.
That's a sharp jab from the heavyweight GOAT, and of course, it stirred up the fan base. But Jon didn't stop there. He also expressed serious interest in facing Alex Pereira in what he described as the perfect fight, and he even pitched an insane idea: hosting it at the White House.
Be a blockbuster event. I think the whole world would come out.
It's a big card you keep talking about that you want to be on, a White House card, right?
Yeah, dude.
Who do you want for that? You want Pereira?
I like to fight Alex Pereira at the White House. I feel like he's incredibly respectful. I feel like he's a household name in America and MMA. Everybody knows who he is. He's a champion. He's in the conversation of being one of the greatest fighters of all time. It would be a blockbuster event. I think the whole world would come out. I've beat many Brazilians over the course of my life. Either way that fight were to go, no one loses in that fight. It generates so many millions for the sport. There's just no losing when you have such high level people competing who respect each other.
When you talk about the White House and having the greatest American fighter of all time, I mean, how can you have a White House card without literally...
Alright guys, that's all for today's roundup. From Yuri's mental magic to Jon Jones' bold challenges, the MMA world never slows down. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, share it with a fellow fight fan, and make sure to subscribe to stay updated with all the latest MMA news. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.